If you want to put a little bit more focus and give a little more attention to your glutes at the end of a workout, I recommend this 4-way hydrant circuit. So what we're going to do is we're going to be in a quadruped position, and then we're going to do 4 different exercises on each side and then switch to the other side. What those 4 exercises are going to be donkey kicks or kickbacks. They're going to be fire hydrants, and then we're going to do a circle from the kickback to the fire hydrant, and then a circle in the opposite direction from fire hydrant to the kickback. So let me go ahead and demonstrate this. As we go through this, you're going to want to do repetitions between 10 and 20. For today, I'm going to go in the middle. I'm going to demonstrate 15. And you're going to start on one side. I'm going to start with my right leg, and I'm going to start this with the kickback. So I'm going to push that heel back as far as I can to the back wall, and then bring that back. And that's 2. And you're going to focus on really extending that heel. The biggest mistake people do is they think this exercise is about kicking up to the ceiling, and that's going to arch the back too much. I want you to just focus on kicking straight back. That straight line should get the glutes involved without arching the back and putting pressure on your low back. And then I've lost count, so I'm just going to pretend that's 15. After this, we're going to go into fire hydrants. If you've ever had a pet dog, you already know why they called it fire hydrants. We're just going to lift the knee up to where it's even with the hips. As we do this, there's 2 things we want to avoid. We want to avoid using momentum. So oftentimes you'll see people doing this exercise and they'll kind of throw their leg up and they'll let momentum take care of that, where they're not really getting any muscle activation. You want to go nice and controlled and feel a contraction at the top. The second thing we want to avoid is we want to avoid rotating the body as we do this. So as you do this, it should be really smooth. The shoulders and the hips should stay in a square shape and should stay in that initial position. Where people will mess up is they'll start to turn and open so that they take some pressure off and they're not actually moving their hips so much as just rotating their body. What you want to do is you want to make sure to focus on just lifting that hip with the glutes. Once you're done with that, we're going to go back to kickouts. We're going to kick back and transition into that fire hydrant. So back, side, and down. And then you're going to do this hip circle this direction. Same thing. We're not lifting up. We're not twisting the body as we go to the side, and we're not using momentum. So smooth. It's smooth, straight back, out to the side, and down. And then once you're done with the reps on that, you're just going to go the opposite direction. So you're going to go knee out to the side and then kick back. Now, as we do this, we want to make sure that each of these moves are done sufficiently and correctly. We don't want to create this kind of like weird, flowy thing where we're not doing anything completely. We want a complete lift, complete extension, and then rotate back through. And then once you're done with all 4 of those exercises on one side, we would just transition into the other side. And that is a great way to get a little bit more attention on the glute muscles at the end of your workout.